Please be good too. I think I'm in love. This stuff is so good. But that is a $20 difference. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a dupe battle, and I'm so excited. We're going to be battling the Rare Beauty Warm Wash Effortless Bronzer Stick versus, hopefully, the dupe, the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contour Stick. There's a pretty big price difference, so let's see if we found ourselves a dupe today. First, we're going to be starting off with the Rare Beauty, so, you know, obviously we can compare. Plus, I'm just really excited to try it because I love Rare Beauty. Time to open you up. The packaging is so flipping cute. Oh, what? Look how cute. I'm so excited. Shades. They're like basically the exact same shade. I don't know if I said which one I had the Rare Beauty in. In the Rare Beauty one, I have it in the shade Power Boost. They're almost the exact same. Now that I'm looking at them with the plastic lid on. The Rare, oh my goodness, I gotta turn off the noise. The Rare Beauty is a little bit more cool toned, but that's about it. They're pretty close. Gotta get the hair out of the way. Look at that. I will do the Rare Beauty on the right so I can remember better, and the Wet n Wild on the left. I don't know how much I should be using. So according to Sephora's website, it says this stick is an innovative liquid-like cream bronzer stick that melts into your skin for a visible sun-kissed warmth that won't fade. It's ultra blendable and buildable. It's kind of terrifying. Where's my sponge? I've never used like a bronzer stick. I'm actually gonna let this sit for a second to let it kind of settle in. I like to do that with like any type of cream products to help them not spread out so much. So I'm gonna wait a minute. Okay, it's been like 3 minutes. And now that I'm going to blend it out, I'm going to make sure not to like rub or like go everywhere. I'm going to try to stay in the same spot and just go up and down. It glides weightlessly onto the skin, making it easy to softly sculpt your face. The non-greasy, water-resistant formula won't cake, crease, or clog your pores. Nice. It is a natural finish and is long wearing. And it is $23. That's the only painful part. You can use it on any part of your face, but to build dimension and definition, swipe onto cheekbones, forehead, and chin, and then blend with your fingers, a brush, or sponge. Can even be applied to the eyelids. Oh dang, I didn't see that. I should have put it on my eyelids. Oh well. For a warmth wash of color, which this would be great for like your crease. It'd be amazing. But we already did my eyes today, so it's fine. I think I'm in love. This stuff is so good. I do want to add a little bit more right here because I went super light right here because this is the part that I'm always just like, I don't 100% feel like I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna build it up a little bit, and I'm just using my fingers to blend it out real fast. This stuff is incredible. Like, I kind of like the technique of kind of blending it out with your fingers a little bit and then using a sponge. My sponge is dampened, by the way, if you didn't notice. It's so beautiful. It looks so natural and pretty, and so good. Please be good too, please. Moving on to the Wet n Wild. This is a long-wearing, crease-proof, ultra-portable, and can be used anywhere, anytime stick. Just in one swipe of the stick, you can get a catwalk-ready, glowy complexion. I mean, this is a whole like line, so this is a contour stick, but it's also available in a blush and a concealer. Forgot to do the other side of my nose. I haven't tried any of them before, and depending on what shade you get is depending on the price range, but it ranges from anywhere from $3 to $4.50. I have it in the shade Oaks on You, which I believe is the lightest bronzer shade, at least it's the lightest one I could find. I will make sure to link all the cheapest options of each shade in the description box. I always link the cheapest options of everything, but that is, depending on the price range, a $20 difference, which is kind of crazy. So, okay. Here's what everything looks like. I have lots of thoughts and feelings already. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, here's what everything looks like with all the makeup on and stuff. I had to wear my Rare Beauty blush today. I just had to because it looks so pretty. I love it. So, thoughts and feelings. These, like applied on your face, feel very similar. There's not a huge difference. This might be a little tiny bit more smooth. Not like a $20 difference. But I will say this blends out easier. This is easier to blend out. You have to work at this a little bit more. And I would say using a sponge would probably be the best option. Now, I did let it dry for a few minutes. That might have made a difference. I might have let it dry for too long, and so it was a little bit harder to blend out. It was not difficult though. Like, it wasn't like this challenging, like, oh my goodness, this is gonna take a million years thing. It was just right after using this and kind of like being used to just having it blend out super seamlessly and not really have that much effort. This was kind of like a, oh wait, there's a tiny bit of effort that has to go into this. Finish wise, they are the exact same. They're like that neutral, not matte look, but they're definitely not like shimmery, shiny, iridescent, dewy, nothing like that. I like the colors of both of them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And so far, they're really about the same. It's currently 11:53 right now. I'm gonna go about my day. I'll do a check-in in natural lighting halfway throughout the day. We're gonna be testing it out for about 12 hours. So I'll see you in just a second. I was actually planning on doing a check-in outside today, but it is currently hailing right now, so that ruined my plans. But here's what everything looks like. Everything's the same. Nothing's really changed. Nose, nothing. Everything's fine. I forgot to mention, I didn't use any primer or powder in the areas I was going to put on bronzer, but I did put in some other areas of my face, but no, it doesn't matter. Didn't use any setting spray though. But so far, so good. Too bad we couldn't do this outside. It is currently 12:29. Also, don't mind the hair mask that I put in my hair. Is it me? Or did the forehead do better on this side than it did on the Rare Beauty side? And also the nose. I feel like the jawline and the cheeks are about the same, but I honestly feel like the Wet n Wild side did just like a tiny bit better. Everything's still there, it's just like how much of it is there. Does that make sense? I love the Rare Beauty one. It's beautiful. It's really super easy to blend out, so if you're a beginner and you've been like wanting to try Rare Beauty, that might be a good place to start. But like, I don't think you like need to go out and buy this. I think unless there's like a specific shade that you really want that the Wet n Wild doesn't have, because they don't have quite as many shades. I feel like the Wet n Wild one's just a really good dupe. Yeah, it's still there. It's just on like the side of my nose where I get oily. It's still there really, really well. Just make sure that you let it sit for at least a minute to kind of let it get soaked in the skin and like not be so like slippery. And I think we got ourselves a dupe. If you want to see a video comparing the new e.l.f. Soap Brow versus the e.l.f. Brow Lift, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you guys so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye!